Okay, real talk. Why did German soldiers in World War II look like they were walking off a villain-themed catwalk? I mean, everyone else looked like they were dressed by military accountants, and then boom, here come the Germans, strutting in tailored jackets, crisp collars, and boots polished enough to reflect their war crimes. But behind those sharp uniforms lies a story that's as bizarre, dark, and symbol-filled as a metal band's album cover. Let's suit up and dive in. Germany in the 1930s was obsessed with appearances, and I don't mean casual mirror checks, I mean full-on state-sponsored aesthetic obsession. Hitler and his gang of goose-stepping goons believed that uniforms should project power. To them, looking sharp meant being taken seriously by civilians, enemies, and even their own troops. Every swish of a coat and click of a boot was choreographed intimidation. Welcome to Fashion Week, Dictator Edition. Here's the plot twist that makes fashionistas everywhere do a double take. Hugo Boss, yes, the brand your uncle wears to weddings, produced these uniforms. Now, before you go burning your cologne bottles, let's be clear, Hugo Boss didn't design the uniforms. That credit or blame goes to SS officer and graphic designer duo Karl Diebitsch and Walter Heck. Boss just manufactured them, including the creepy cool black uniforms of the SS, which, let's face it, looked like something Darth Vader would wear to a board meeting. Alright, buckle up, because the Nazis loved their symbols more than a teenage metalhead loves skull rings. The double lightning bolts weren't just edgy, they were stylized S's based on ancient runes. Designed by Walter Heck, they were meant to look ancient, mystical, and let's be honest, super evil. Nothing says friendly neighborhood regime like a literal skull and crossbones. Originally used by Prussian cavalry, the Nazis adopted it to scream, "We're elite, we're dangerous, and we accessorize with death." Subtle, right? Infamous now, this was used to represent Aryan identity and Nazi ideology. Red for the movement, white for nationalism, and black for the Aryan race. Basically a hate-filled graphic design project. Not all German soldiers wore the black SS garb. The Wehrmacht or regular army wore the more practical, but still sharp, Feldgrau or field gray. These uniforms were tailored, pocket-heavy, and came with accessories like belt buckles stamped with Gott mit uns, which means God with us, because nothing says divine support like launching a world war. Each soldier was issued a mirror, not just for shaving, but also because appearance was a serious matter. Dirty boots? That's practically treason. Let's be honest, looking good came at a price. These uniforms weren't made for crawling through mud. The boots, heavy, the jackets, restrictive, the cost of production, ridiculously high. As the war dragged on and Germany started, well, losing badly, uniforms got cheaper, rougher, and more practical, basically from runway to ruin. Imagine showing up to the final boss battle and realizing you're wearing polyester. Uniforms weren't just for the troops, they were psychological warfare. When German forces rolled into a town, their polished, regimented look wasn't an accident. It was meant to scream, "We are here, we are in charge, and we have matching outfits." Even Allied soldiers grudgingly admitted German uniforms looked more pro than their own. It's like showing up to a fistfight and realizing the other guy brought a tuxedo and a flamethrower. That creepy chic Nazi aesthetic didn't die with the Reich. It lives on in pop culture. Darth Vader, totally SS coded. Hydra from Marvel, basically cosplay Nazis. And video games, don't even get me started. From Call of Duty to Wolfenstein, German uniforms remain iconic, even when we're blasting the guys wearing them. So, were German uniforms stylish? Absolutely, but they were designed that way, to deceive, to dominate, and to terrify. A tailored uniform can hide a twisted ideology, and sometimes history teaches us that evil doesn't just wear a mask, it wears a really well-cut jacket. If you enjoyed this stylishly sinister deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more strange history, and drop a comment telling us what surprised you most. This is Hyder from FactiVerse. Stay curious, stay weird, and never trust anyone in a too nice uniform.